The River Thames is the very lifeblood of London. It's why the Romans chose to build their city here nearly 2,000 years ago.
For centuries, the River Thames was London's main artery from ships around the world, bringing their precious cargoes into the wharves, quays and warehouses.
And eventually, in the 18th and 19th centuries, London became the fabulously wealthy capital city of one of those powerful nations in the world.
Today, those wharves and warehouses are nearly all gone, along with the commercial and trading vessels.
They have been replaced by a fleet of pleasure vessels and river taxis, transporting locals and visitors along the River Thames. But how many of those passengers know that the beloved river holds a dark and sinister secret beneath its murky waters?
The River Thames is a cold-hearted killer, and over the centuries has claimed countless lives.
The actual number of people who have lost their lives in the Thames is unknown. There simply are no official figures, and we can only guess the true number. We can, however, make an estimate of the death toll in more recent times. My own estimate is that over the last century, more than 5,000 people have lost their lives in the river in central London alone. That's about 50 per year. That figure includes those who have committed suicide, those who have died in tragic accidents, and also those who have lost their lives as a result of crime.
But each of these victims is somebody's mother, father, son, daughter, or even a beloved one, but all need to be remembered. Now, most of us have experienced bereavement at some time, and we know how hard it is to adjust when someone special dies. We have all developed our own ways of coming to terms with our grief.
Before I retired, I worked as a police officer on the River Thames. During my time on the river, I investigated and dealt with many cases of death on the river. Recently, I was contacted by a bereaved and grieving mother who had lost her son in the river some 5 years earlier. Such was the trauma suffered by herself and her family that it was only after all this time that she felt able to discuss the matter. She asked me if I could help her gain access to the official police reports concerning her son's death. I advised her that in my experience, reading a cold, dispassionate police report would not bring her the emotional closure she was seeking, nor would it give her any further information than she already had from the coroner's inquest. As we exchanged messages and emails on the matter, one thing she said to me really stood out. There must be lots of people like me trying to come to terms with their grief. There's no place we can go to remember. No memorial, no nothing. And so the idea of a memorial for all those people lost in the River Thames was born.
The aim is to create a Thames Well-Wishing Memorial Fund, a remembrance structure dedicated to everyone who has perished in the River Thames. The idea of the memorial is to create a focal point for anybody who feels the need to remember or commemorate a life that was so dear to them.
We've set up a crowdfunding site for the difference. We like to give something back to you. We're offering a guided walk through the streets of London, revealing its old secrets, or we could also offer a private or individual visit to the Thames Police Museum at Wapping.
If you have a photographic passion, we'd also like to offer a photographic workshop along an East London guided tour to explore the hidden secrets of London. Please log on to the Sponsume Thames Well-Wishing site to donate.
And share the link with your friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.